Well, guys, congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's safe to say we're not in La La Land anymore. This is very, very different to Damian's other films. I'm sure it's exciting when you get any script to read, but when you get this particular script with everything that goes on in this film, what was the first thing you did after you read the script? Did you tell anyone about it? Did you have to go back and read it? Did you kind of process the fact that there's all this crazy stuff happening in this
I went back and
film?
read it a bunch. I just kept stopping, going back. It was so detailed, and then also it just took me a long time to get through it because it was, it's got so much going on and so much to process. Just like if you thought you had a lot to process watching the film, reading it, yeah.
Margot does what?
He's like, what? Oh, I do what? On her? What? So what was the other
It was the same. Like, I had to read it a few times, and it was hard for me to really digest it just because of my excitement that I was reading a Damian Chazelle script. Just the prospect of being able to be cast in this film, I was like, it was hard for me to focus on the task at hand of trying to digest the story. So once I got past it, I think I put it down, and then I watched Whiplash and got hyped up again, and then I read it again and then tried to make everything stick.
Yeah, he's become such a big director in such a short space of time. I mean, his rise is quite incredible.
Oh yeah.
What's it like being on obviously this is a very, very different set to the other films that he's made, but what's it like working with him? Because he feels quite young as a director, but done so much in a short space of time. Can you see why he's become such a big kind of director in such a short space of time?
Yeah, I think it's because he knows what he wants. He has a fearlessness to him in his storytelling, where he's hyper focused on making the film that he wants to make, just by putting in what he enjoys seeing about film. I think it was really refreshing for all of us to really get to understand how much he loves filmmaking and he loves film. So when I spoke to him about Sydney and what I got from watching him interact with Lily and Margot and Brad and Diego, that he just has such a deep knowledge of the history of film, even when he was giving us references on where we should start in our research.
Throwing things out. I was like, I didn't go to film school.
Yeah, and you've seen this, right? And I'm like, yeah. Well, watch it again. I will. But it was really cool to see how knowledgeable he was, and I think that just really is a testament to his leadership as a filmmaker, and obviously how he's able to bring all of these actors who all have really great careers to come in and work with him and just be a part of this big machine.
Yeah. Tell me about filming that first big sequence, the one that's behind you, because there's so many people, so much going on. You're kind of all in there together. It's like the scene where everyone kind of fitters in and out in this one kind of space. It felt like such a juggernaut of a scene as there's so much going on. What was it like for you guys kind of stepping onto that set every day? Because it was just incredible.
Well, it was 12 days of, just organized chaos. It was, everything's choreographed. So Damian is the king of oneers. He loves his long shots, and everything is choreographed. It looks crazy, but every single person knows exactly what beat, what count. They're supposed to dance facing what side. And if you're a background actor and you're not giving your 1,000%, Damian will see it, and you will make the whole cast do it again.
No elephant? Have my dreams been crushed that there was no real elephant in that scene?
What do you mean?
Everything that you see in movies are real.
Was it a real elephant? Did you see a real elephant, or?
I don't recall because I was so distracted on all the other things going on in that scene.
Like the naked bodies.
It was just everywhere. It was like Jean said it in an interview before. She was like, there was just so much going on that she was just hyper aware of just not bumping into anything or anybody or turning around. She was just like, I'm in this moment of the scene and I'm going to focus, because there's just all of these, this cocaine and naked bodies and, people in costumes running around.
Don't back up and don't look down.
That's what it was.
That's good advice. I think that's good advice. It says something about that scene, though, that a elephant is like in the background.
Right.
It's like a massive background. Don't worry about the elephant. There's all this other stuff going on. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Pleasure talking to you. Good luck with the movie. I hope it goes well for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey!